Hello, Potskis, and welcome to another episode of my podcast. The Red Notes is a podcast of a young woman in her 30s still trying to unbox a life box. Let's talk about all the things bitter and sweet, what makes life life, relationships, work, entertainment, fashion, and my love for French fries. Since I was finalizing the second episode, I was already thinking about the next topic, and honestly, I was hesitating between a couple of interesting ones. Then I've decided to pick a lighter topic. Let's take like a break from all that drama of loneliness and falling in love with your best friend, etc. And I've made up my mind and decided to talk about something that I am really passionate about: fashion and styling. Almost all the people who know me very well do know how much I love layering and how I am a shopping freak in every possible way. But today, I'm not going to talk about this, guys, as much as I really want to share with you, as usual, my personal thoughts and experience regarding one aspect of fashion. When I recently went shopping to have an idea about the new fall collection, the trendy colors, design, etc., I found myself, maybe unconsciously, observing all the people around me and having like a look of what they are picking as clothes. Then I went to the fitting room to try some items out, and I also took a quick look at all the ladies there trying what they picked. And at that moment, a flashy idea came to my mind. Are we in the pursuit of keeping our clothes fashionable, ending up being fashion victims? And this idea didn't actually come to my mind out of the blue, but let's say it came after a long time of observing what the sense of fashion has become recently with all the social media hype and styling videos and tutorials, etc. Even when I am in the street or goofing around, I can't help but observe and notice what people are wearing. And this is definitely not from a judgmental perspective, absolutely not, but to try to put myself in the shoes of the others and try to explain what made this man or this woman dress this way, especially when I notice that what they are wearing is fashionable, but it doesn't suit them at all. First of all, let me just give you a theoretical definition of both being fashionable and being a fashion victim. Being fashionable is being chic, smart, elegant, voguish, and wearing clothes conforming to fashion and still looking very nice. But a fashion victim is someone who thinks that being fashionable is more important than looking nice, and as a result often wears very fashionable clothes that do not suit them or that make them look silly. I really cannot see why the majority of the people do fall under the pressure of buying fashionable clothes, even though they don't go well in harmony with their body features and their own personality. I do believe, guys, that your sense of clothing and styling speaks a lot of your own identity. In other words, your clothes should reflect your own personality and make you different and unique from all the people around you. Putting clothes you're not comfortable in only for the sake of being fashionable or imitate some fashion icons will definitely make you belong to the fashion victim category. I've witnessed recently this irresponsible, immature, and unconscious craze over buying useless items just because they are trendy. I see a lot of copies, if I may call them so, in the streets wearing the same things that have been trending during that particular period of time. Why do so when you have millions of options to look nice and chic yet being faithful to who you are? It feels damn good while wearing clothes you're comfortable in. Still, they speak of you, and you hear people complimenting your styling sense for being unique and different. Actually, so many questions do pop up in my mind. Like, what makes people obsessed with the idea of being fashionable? And do they have something to hide by giving all their focus on the way they look? Many people go with the flow of standard and preset fashion and look like anyone else out of the fear of being subjected to teasing and bullying. If you decide to dress the way you like and stand out of the in crowd, they may call you a weirdo and even criticize your styling sense because, according to them, it doesn't go in coherence with the terms and conditions of today's trend and fashion. And here come a bunch of other questions, guys, like who dictates the norms of fashion and how one should dress? Who decides what we should and shouldn't wear? And who sets the trends? And the answer is, as I already mentioned, social media, influencers, celebrities, and fashion experts, as they call themselves. Unfortunately, a very big number of people around the globe worship them and follow and copy these trendsetters without even thinking about their own identity. And here's another question, guys. Like, why the heck is it a big deal for many people to follow blindly fashion trends? I guess the answer is pretty simple. We are living in an era where everything and everybody is judged by the way they look. Society and social media has taught us what and how beauty should be. And according to this thought, you need to carry a certain image of your body to be accepted. You need to be fashionable in a certain way to be accepted. You need to invest in your appearance in order to not be rejected by these trendsetters and their worshippers, if I may call them so. Many people do this to hide from their insecurities and to fit in the in crowd because they cannot express themselves otherwise, and they cannot afford the price of being themselves by dressing according to their identity and standing out of the crowd. And by saying all this, I'm not saying, guys, that being fashionable or following fashion trends is a bad thing. Not at all. I myself do love fashion and I do feel great while buying new and nice items or by giving advice to my dear ones about how they should dress or what they should buy when they ask me. What I am saying is that we need and should keep and maintain a healthy rapport and equation between being fashionable and dressing according to what suits your body and reflects your inner self. It's not a bad thing to please yourself by buying the latest fashion items. Being a stylish man or woman is fun, attractive, and we cannot deny the fact that it boosts your confidence level. Stepping into a room while dressing in a nice and attractive way will make all the eyes on you, and it will make you feel great about yourself. But just imagine that you are dressing in a way completely opposite of who you are. You will be given a certain first impression with your dressing style, and then when you start talking and your personality traits start to come to the surface, then you will definitely make the person in front of you confused about how you look and who you really are. And I guess, and I do actually believe that this is why we need to be sure to wear fashion for the right reasons and not fall in the trap of being a shallow, empty copy of someone else. And this is why not every new trending item should inaugurate our cupboard, guys. We should learn to resist and limit the purchase of too many non-basic items just because they are fashionable. I do suggest that we should invest more and more in buying, let's say, timeless basic items and play around while styling them. And you can have millions of options to get inspired from and that go really well in harmony with your identity and body features, as I said. We should be sure about ourselves and dress according to our own terms and conditions. You love wearing weird socks? Just wear them and don't be afraid of what others would say about you. Just be yourself. It's your choice, your body. It's only about you, and you. Fashion is good, but it doesn't definitely define you. It makes you only look nicer. That's it, guys. I guess this is it for this episode, guys. I hope you liked it. I'll be, like always, eagerly waiting to read your comments and share your opinions with me about fashion and what it means to you on your favorite platform. The Red Notes is available now on Spotify, YouTube, Apple, and Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts, Public Radio app, and of course, keep following the latest updates on Instagram at The Red Notes. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Till next time, stay tuned, take care, and bye-bye.